Hundreds of thousands of Cambodian migrant workers flee Thailand amid border conflict. Phnom Penh, Cambodia, July 28, 2025. In the 5 days since fighting erupted along the Cambodia-Thailand border on July 24, 2025, approximately 400,000 Cambodian migrant workers have fled Thailand, returning to their home country amid escalating violence. The conflict, rooted in a century-old territorial dispute, has displaced hundreds of thousands and raised fears of further escalation, with both nations accusing each other of initiating hostilities. Mass exodus amid rising tensions. The mass return of Cambodian workers began as clashes intensified near disputed border areas, including the ancient Khmer temples of Pri of Har, Ta Muain Thom, and Ta Krabi. On July 27th alone, more than 130,000 Cambodians crossed back into Cambodia, primarily through the Dung International Border Gate in Battambang province, according to local authorities. Cambodian Defense Ministry spokesperson Mali Sochiata stated today that crossings are expected to surpass yesterday's figures, with thousands more anticipated to return as the situation deteriorates. The conflict, which reignited after a Thai soldier was injured on a landmine on July 23rd, has led to at least 34 deaths, 13 civilians and 8 soldiers in Thailand, and 8 civilians and 5 soldiers in Cambodia, as of July 26th, according to official reports. Both countries have reported significant civilian injuries and evacuations, with Thailand evacuating 140,000 civilians and Cambodia relocating 35,829 from high-risk border areas. The fighting has involved heavy artillery, rocket launchers, and Thai F-16 airstrikes, prompting international calls for a ceasefire. Challenges for returnees. Cambodian migrant workers, who number up to 1 million in Thailand, according to some estimates, are vital to sectors like agriculture and construction. However, the sudden closure of all Thai land border crossings and reports of discrimination and physical assaults by Thai citizens have driven many to flee. Returnees at the Battambang border gate have described chaotic scenes, with families scrambling to return to their hometowns. Battambang provincial authorities are working around the clock to register returnees, provide humanitarian assistance, and facilitate onward travel. Chang Diep, a displaced Cambodian villager now sheltering at a primary school in Odar Mianchi province, expressed her distress. "I miss my home. We left everything behind when the shelling started. If the shooting continues, we'll keep moving." Food shortages and uncertainty about the future are mounting concerns for displaced families, many of whom rely on farming and livestock for their livelihoods. Roots of the conflict. The current violence stems from a long-standing border dispute originating in the Franco-Siamese treaties of 1904 and 1907, which ambiguously defined the border between Siam, now Thailand, and French Indochina, including Cambodia. The dispute over the Priya Vihar Temple, awarded to Cambodia by the International Court of Justice in 1962, and other contested areas like Ta Muain Thom and Ta Krabi, has periodically flared into violence. Tensions escalated in May 2025 after a Cambodian soldier was killed in a skirmish, and further intensified following a landmine incident that injured Thai soldiers. Both nations have accused each other of provocation. Cambodia claims Thai forces initiated unprovoked, premeditated, and deliberate attacks, while Thailand alleges Cambodian troops fired first near Ta Muain Thom. Cambodia has also accused Thailand of using banned cluster munitions, a claim Thailand denies, while Thailand has condemned Cambodia for allegedly firing rockets into civilian areas. International response and political fallout. The international community, including the United States, China, and the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, have urged both nations to de-escalate. Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim brokered a ceasefire agreement that both sides initially accepted but later failed to implement. The UN Security Council held an emergency meeting on July 25th calling for restraint and dialogue, while Cambodia has signaled its intent to pursue legal resolution through the International Court of Justice. The conflict has also fueled political turmoil in Thailand. Acting Prime Minister Phumtham Chayachai warned that the clashes could develop into war, while suspended Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra faces criticism over a leaked phone call with Cambodian Senate President Hun Sen, which has been perceived as undermining Thailand's stance. The fallout has strained relations between the Shinawatra family and Hun Sen, once close allies, exacerbating nationalist sentiments on both sides. Uncertain future. As fighting continues into its fifth day, the humanitarian crisis deepens. Cambodian authorities are bracing for more returnees, with temporary shelters and evacuation sites struggling to accommodate the influx. The closure of border crossings has disrupted trade, which amounted to over $5 billion in 2024, threatening livelihoods on both sides. For now, the prospects of a lasting ceasefire remain uncertain, with both nations preparing for prolonged conflict. As Chang Diep and countless others wait in makeshift shelters, the hope for peace and a return to normalcy hangs in the balance.